It's time to get a Boydude Reviews take on the Jeju Island arc PV that we reacted to. You probably watched it. If you haven't, go watch it. Here we go.
Yo, this is pure hype, dudes. Warning, heavy spoilers for Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 9. You have...
Damn, the trailer was so hype that he switched up the intro. Usually it's the spoiler alert that goes up immediately, but he had to put the yo. God damn, we are hyped.
Been warned. It's no secret how much I loved Saturday's episode. Seeing Sung Jin-woo for the first time in a long time actually break down and be vulnerable. I loved seeing this side of Jin-woo as it showed us how his humanity is still there. He's still
Boring. I want to fight. Crying. Disliked.
has feelings. I'm so happy for Jin-woo and Jin-ha finally getting their mother back into their lives, and it's all well and good. But sadly, over two
Yeah. And as soon as mom comes back into their lives, what does she do immediately? She gotta fucking clean up the house, bro. Damn. Imagine being comatose for that fucking long. First thing you wake up is you return to a house that's just fucking trash, and you just gotta do the dishes and take the trash out. God damn.
2,000 people did not like the episode, mainly because of that scene. I made a video talking about the 3 reasons why people hated that episode, so go check that one out, as well as my full review for Season 2 Episode 9 of Solo Leveling. But while we still wait for Season 2 Episode 10 of Solo Leveling, we don't have to wait long to actually get a sneak peek into what this new episode will look
Trailers
like.
out.
Now, usually on Tuesdays, they release 5 preview images, but this day, it's very different. Not only did they release the preview images, but they also released a trailer teasing the next arc, the Jeju Island arc. Yesterday, a news account on X did confirm that a Jeju Island trailer would be revealed later on in the week. Just to let you guys know, I am
we already
an
watched
anime
that.
only, and I do not know the future of Solo Leveling, so avoid putting spoilers in the comment section unless you have a spoiler alert warning on your comments. That way me and other anime onlys can enjoy Solo Leveling without being spoiled. But let's get on with the breakdown. So the trailer is 2 minutes long, and the first minute and 9 seconds are just flashbacks from previous episodes, but it's from the 1 minute and 9 second mark where we finally get the new scenes. The first scene is one of the hunters from Japan, and for a second,
Are these dudes gonna be that important? Is Tank Top here? Wanna be Tank Top Master from One Punch Man gonna be crazy? Based on his design, I don't think so.
it looks like this dude is going Super Saiyan. The eye patch guy has
This guy's kind of got cooler design. Maybe he'll be a little bit more interesting.
a red eye glowing. I do wonder what is behind the other eye. Is it the same colored eye, or is it something else?
He sealed the Jiao Shingun. Coughing up blood too, so he's already getting roughed up, so I guess Korea's kind of winning here.
Ooh, despite me being an anime only, I can already tell by looking at these scenes their fighting style. This dude going Super Saiyan looks to be the muscle of the team, possibly the shield. I feel like this guy prioritizes in speed. Red eye guy is a mystery, don't know what type of power he has.
Slippery thief guy, I don't know.
But then Goto is also training alongside these guys.
Yeah, so we get to see Goto Ryuji actually pull up. So I really wanted to see Jinmu versus him, but I don't know if they're going to show us. It'd be so cool if they could just give us a little bit of a spar. Not to have like a definitive one-way domination, because we can't be having that. But just to kind of show that, hey, Jinmu can go toe-to-toe with this guy, and so can he, to kind of hype up both sides.
These guys. Honestly, dude, I'm a little bit surprised. Did not expect this dude to also be training alongside them.
Yeah, why did he step in though? Because like the end of last episode showed that it's a 4v4 with those other participants. Why is Goto getting involved now? Maybe there's like a second training session, right? It's like, you know, the first 4 people have gone and it's like the next group, but it'd be more fun to imagine that some shit went down. Big drama's going down and Goto stepped in.
Thought he was going to stand back and inspect these guys, but his fist seems to be glowing a yellow/orangey color with slight lightning beams. I wonder if he has a similar fire attack like Troy, the Hunter Guildmaster. Maybe.
I don't think so, because there's a drawn sword. I think that Japan drawn sword guild, katana swords, right? I bet Goto Ryuji more or less is kind of like imbuing his arm in like quote unquote hockey. Not really, just like aura to make this hand blade like, right? Because there's no weapons allowed. It's all just a hand-to-hand combat. So this is probably just like a reinforcement type magic to kind of emulate a blade. He has to be like the sword guy. He has to be.
I wonder if he has a similar fire attack like Troy, the Hunter Guildmaster. Maybe while Troy is quite elegant in his fighting style, Goto is a little bit more ruthless and aggressive when he fights. We then cut.
He could be. He could be like a berserker swordsman guy, but to me, I just feel like he's going to embody like Japanese swordsmanship, katana, samurai, fluid, elegant swordsmanship. That's what I'm assuming for that guy.
Cut to the two Korean team members, and their fighting styles are awfully similar. Dude with the frizzy hair, Hunter Lim, has a certain elegance as he moves.
That's right. He's the Reaper's Guild guy. Just shooting off random beam attacks, I guess.
Moves. Same with our lovely girl, Chai Hai
The
in
dancer.
The Dancer. The way she moves and the yellow streak effects that flow alongside
dancing.
her. It's almost like she is dancing, like Angelina Ballerina. I guess
Maybe I would have given a Mitsuri comparison and Demon Slayer, but go off.
that's why they call her the dancer. Do all these S rankers have the ability to have their eyes glow? We saw that with
I feel like the eyes glowing is just like an aesthetic design choice to kind of like make characters cooler rather than like a specific skill being toggled on and off.
Yeonwoo, Sung Jin Woo, Dongsu, and now Chai Hai in The Dancer. We
Yeah.
then cut to a beautifully lit shot of Troy, the Hunter Guild Master, and it does appear that this guy is having a conversation with Yeonwoo, the captain of the White Tiger Guild. It's interesting seeing these guys talking to one another, acting all serious, as the last time we saw them interact with one another, they were goofing off being rivals, and it seems
Yeah, it's got that Zoro Sanji dynamic, right? They're rivals, but they doesn't mean they actually hate each other. When it comes down to like the sentimental parts of what happened in the previous Jeju raid and like the fallen allies, that's probably what they're discussing and about how this is the time, right? The fourth time's a charm. Let's do it for our fallen comrades.
seem like they don't really like each other, so for them to come together and talk serious business just goes to show you how deadly and frightening the red ants are. As in previous episodes, we have had brief flashbacks on both characters looking awfully traumatized when they were on one of the raids on Jeju Island. And speaking of the devil, we cut to what appears to be Jeju Island. In the center, what I can assume
The ants are leaking out. Look at that spray of red dots.
to be a swarm of red ants. If these red things are in fact thousands, if not millions of flying ants, oh my gosh,
We're
I
cooked.
am terrified for our S-class rankers. If one ant can do so much damage, dude, what on earth could these red ants possibly do? It will be the end of the world as they know it.
I feel like it's gonna be fine taking care of those numbers because like AoE, Fire Magic, Guildmaster Chess got it down. I feel like he can wipe down bulk of those ants. What I'm worried about is like that one special ant that we saw in the trailer, right? The special one that, you know, arise from the egg and screeched and, you know, the aura was crazy. That no one can beat that guy. Jinmu must be the person to pull up and beat that guy, right? He has to. He's the main character. And he's not even there in the trailer, right? So everything points to him showing up late, clutching for everyone else, and they will probably witness a 1v1 fight and it's gonna go crazy. Just like what happened with Tusk.
We then cut to what appears to be an egg. I think this is how the red ants are born. My theory is that this cave is inside the Queen's palace. So maybe one of the S-class rankers have made their way inside to hunt down the Queen, because if he can attack the Queen, hopefully all the red ants will fall. A bit like the White Walker Night King from Game of Thrones. We see a couple of red ants flying towards the chopper. I apologize, Arnold Schwarzenegger, for that terrible impersonation. But inside the chopper, we have the Guildmaster Troy, and it seems like he is the first one in the whole
Is it just me or did he change his name? It's no longer Choi, it's Troy today.
team, being the first one to actually face the red ants head on. I really like this scene because
I think he's the perfect one to go out and take care of the fodder, right? Big ass fire magic, burn down the ant soldiers, basically just like cut a big bulk of the enemies down immediately.
in season 1 episode 10, Guildmaster Troy seemed to be awfully traumatized by these red ants, and out of all the characters, we have had multiple scenes of him just being so determined to get rid of the red ants.
Him and Chaein scenes, anime original scenes that's been hinted, teased since like season 1, Every time we see him, he's got something to say about Jeju Ant Raid usually.
And every time he thinks about them, he has a serious face. And I think now he feels more confident and prepared to face these demons in battle.
Let's go.
Guildmaster Troy, what a man you are. We have an extreme close-up shot of Goto's eye. We have what appears to be S-class ranker healer.
Is it Goto's?
S-class rank. We have what appears Goto's eye of Goto's.
Is this Goto? The face seems a bit old. This looks honestly like Goga and he maybe. I don't know.
We have what appears to be S-class ranker healer Min and the White Tiger Guild leader Yonhu. And the two of them seem to be giving each other a good luck. Just like in the previous episode, I love the friendship these two have. But
I just hope that Byung-gi doesn't die, bro. He came out of retirement. Imagine he dies.
oh my gosh, why do I get this dreaded feeling that something bad is going to happen?
Yeah, I think I got a bad feeling too, bro. I am worried. Because, like, they made such a big deal of him being retired and just, you know, just, like, standing aside and not joining. And then he had a flashback with Insung and he felt kind of guilty. So he was like, all right, I'll pull up. If anything, he's really perfectly set up to die. Maybe he won't, but if anyone would to die, I wouldn't be surprised if it's this guy.
To S-class ranker healer Min, I am getting Marco and Jean vibes from the two of them. And if you know, you know. We then cut to this scene of the other S-class ranker hunter.
Yo, look at that drip. We've already seen Guildmaster Che in this outfit, right? Mr. Ma looks cool. Guildmaster Im also, he looks pretty cool, but Cha Hae-in, look at that suit.
Mate, I love Chai the high-in dancer's costume. We then cut to Goto talking to someone over a headpiece.
The headpiece, it looks pretty cool with his collar popped up.
It will be interesting seeing how Goto leads his team. I would love to get some more backstory onto Goto and his other team members. We then cut back to that one ant inside that blue egg and it's finally broken loose. Why do I feel like this ant is going to play a big part in this
It's gotta be, right? This must be the ant.
next storyline arc? Because that one particular ant that was in that blue egg, later on in the trailer it cuts to it looking completely different than how it did in the other image. He's grown so much and he's a different shade.
Different color, right? Everyone else is like white or red. This guy's like dark metallic gray blue, right? He's gonna be arised. 100% this gonna be our next elite soldier. We're gonna beat this guy. We're gonna say arise. He's gonna join our army. You know how it goes every time we fight a boss monster that we can actually arise.
He's gone from red.
1 second, 1 second. And we're good.
The other image, he's grown so much and he's a different shade. He's gone from red to blue. Even though we have this bad ass shot of all of the S-class rankers from Korea looking like the Avengers, all assembled ready to fight the flying ants. The way they lit and animated this sequence of this mysterious blue ant just raging out, shooting a red/pink beam into the sky. Oh my gosh, this dude is giving me the heebie-jeebies.
I think we might be cooked. Again, Jinmu is intentionally not shown in the main roster. It's not fun if you have the hero, you know, clutch from the beginning. The hero must always arrive late to create tension, to create the hype formula. So I'm sure he's gonna pull up like that.
And the final shot, we have Sung Jin-woo, and it has the title of the episode, We Need a Hero. I noticed Sung Jin-woo was not part of the Korea team sent to Jeju Island in that chopper. Maybe Sung Jin...
Because he's got no real reason to show up, right? He's done. Save mom. No real reason to fight anymore. But if we give him the reason of why Byung-gyu also went, of, hey, yeah, if you don't do this right now, the ants could come over here and fuck Korea up too. So maybe that's gonna be the incentive for him to pull up. Maybe Gogan, he old man, has to like get on his knees and fucking beg Jinmu to go save them.
Jin-woo would be a last resort, or maybe he is on a separate chopper with the Hunter Association leader. It seems like he has grown quite fond of Jin-woo, so maybe he is going to be giving Jin-woo some special.
When this man said, let the 4th raid commence, he 100% thought in the back of his mind, we got Sung Jin-woo, we're gonna be okay. There's no way he you know, doesn't make this shit happen. He's gonna make it happen.
Treatment. I have a theory that Sung Jin Woo was going to fight this mysterious blue ant. I think when all the S-class rankers have tried it their all, the ants will completely take them down, and it will be up to Sung Jin Woo to finish it. But
absolutely agreed, right? That is the most intuitive and the most simple theory. Happens every time. You get big bad dudes show up, beats all the side characters. Then the main character shows up, saves the day. Oh my god, Glaze. Everyone is witnessing it. He's gonna say arise. Boom, we wrap up the arc. It's gotta be that way.
But will he be enough to take down this flying ant? Well, we just got to wait and see. Overall, what an amazing trailer that was, teasing us for this next big arc.
The one last part of the trailer, I think the most hype part, was not really the ant animation or the S-rank heroes lined up. It's the last line. Or Gogun, he says, this country needs a hero. That was like, oh, and then it pans to Sung Jin Woo just chilling. Like, that shit was hype.
We have 4 more episodes in season 2, and I do believe those 4 episodes will be this
all
new
ants.
Jeju Island arc. So I can only assume 4 episodes back to back to back, pure greatness when it comes to that luscious Sakuga-like animation. Mate, I cannot wait for Solo Leveling to deliver absolute greatness. But tell me in the comments down below.
And that's pretty much it. These next couple episodes, they might surpass the Tusk fight, the Baran fight. I don't know. Maybe not these individual episodes fighting off random ants, but for sure, the boss fight against that big bad ant, it must be on that like Tusk or Baran like production value. And I'm sure the rest of Solo Leveling to wrap up season 2 will be insane. Please go check out a Boydude Reviews channel. Here's the link to the video. Go give it a like if you did, and I'll see you next time.